26. That looks pretty slow down here tonight. It also looks like I should clean the lens off. Is that better? Hey, thank you for the $1.99, Madam Burrell, pre-live donation. That may be a first. I think that is a first. Hey, Noala, Madam Burrell, thank you. Robin C, welcome. Who else is in here? Rose Petal. Hey, Slew. Hey, Bree. Hey, Silence. It looks pretty slow down here tonight. Blaze was walking up at the same time as me. He's not inflated yet, but he's over there with his flag. I am happy for a slow night tonight. This weekend was a little intense. Come on, focus. I forgot how much better everything looks and horizontal. I think we're gonna start doing a lot more horizontal again. Oh, live chat reminder. Are you on all messages, Silence? Oh, a couple of people over there, but really... Oh, I was going to show the yellow hats in front of the building with someone else. And then we have one frog hanging out on my side over here. Yeah, protests are definitely dwindling down on the weekdays, Sunday through Thursday. Thursday can sometimes pick up. It's winter. Weather isn't great, in Portland in the winter. And so I think just, a lot of people don't want to spend their free time down here. And they're just, politically, there hasn't been like a lot of change or a lot of, progress on whether the National Guard is coming or anything like that. So there hasn't been a big driver to bring people out recently. I think it might be just us out here tonight, at least so far. I don't think anyone else is filming. I can't change the chat to subscriber only and horizontal, but I think Bree can. So if it ever gets to the point where it looks like that needs to be changed, let her know, and I think she's able to change it. It looks like it's fine right now, though. We only have 82 people watching. Yeah, we're horizontal, Mala, and it looks so much better. I missed shooting in horizontal.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Nathan, were you here in Portland when they had the big George Floyd uprisings?
Yeah. I wasn't down at the protest, but I was here in Portland.
Nathan, I remember the first George Floyd march. Yeah, it started from Peninsula Park.
Yeah.
That was a huge crowd. A huge crowd.
Yeah, there were massive crowds. I remember seeing it on the news. There were huge crowds down here then.
Nathan, when that crowd left a peninsula, when they started going down MLK Boulevard, they busted all the windows at McDonald's and Burger King, and they busted all the windows on at Bank of America and Wells Fargo, and they busted all the windows at Nike Town. Yeah.
That was the McDonald's and stuff. That was on Broadway, right? The Burger King and the McDonald's, like on MLK and Broadway there.
Yeah. And then they busted all the windows at the Justice Center and tried to set it on fire.
Yeah, I remember that. It's too bad they messed up the businesses, you know.
That night they brought all the local battle cops out.
Yeah. Portland police haven't responded down here like they did during the George Floyd stuff. Yeah, we had like riot cops and stuff down here then.
Nathan, if Donald Trump, does some of this stupid stuff like the Venezuela,
Yeah.
and in a full-out war, would there be definitely big, massive demonstrations on the street?
Oh yeah, there would be huge demonstrations on the street.
I wonder if there'd be people like trying to break windows in business like this George Floyd.
Probably. Yeah, there'd be big protests in the street if we invaded anywhere, I think. I think so. I think if we invade a country, there's going to be big protests. There should already be big protests. You know, once something happens, people get really riled up, and then if horrible stuff keeps happening, like people quit paying attention, but then if there's a new thing, you know, it'll rile everyone else up again. Like what? Wait, what's going on Friday? Oh. We'll see. I don't know. It seems like he'll find some way to avoid that. Yeah. I could see him like nuking a town in the US before. Like he is so desperate for those not to come out, it seems. Yeah, it's I can't wait to see the guys on the right down here trying to justify Trump after the Epstein files come out, you know. Well, they were 16, so that makes it, I mean, they're going to do all sorts of mental fucking gymnastics to still stand behind him. You know they will.
I mean, I don't even think they would even try. It's just like they don't know why they're out here.
Yeah.
And that they hate people. And like, they just say the same shit. That's what they're going to keep doing, is saying the same shit. It's my intention to just like ignore them.
Nathan, I wonder what Spider Mike's doing.
I don't know what Spider Mike's doing. He was out What was that, Friday night?
Yeah.
And then we haven't seen him since then?
Do you know the guy's name that runs Operation Inflation? I don't know where he went either, because I think my battery pack is dead, so I gotta get a new one.
Oh, he's not in that front seat, is he?
No, he was out. He said hi, and then I tried to turn it on, and then realized that apparently my battery's in charge.
Are they like double A's or are they rechargeable?
Once I got them rechargeable, they take double A's.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll be back. Is there anyone up on the roof? No one up on the roof. I'm filming in horizontal, but there's nothing to film.
Wow.
It's hard on these nights when there's like 2 people here, 2 people over there.
I mean, it's nice for us, I think.
Yeah.
It's not content. But, I mean, I'll take a little break.
No,
I'm...
Yeah, I'm happy for a break after this weekend, for sure.
Was it bad yesterday, or?
So the police were here at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there were definitely yelling matches and stuff. Yeah, it was typical Saturday night, you know. The tall Shane that has the gray beanie, the police actually stepped in and stopped him from shining a flashlight in someone's eyes.
That's good.
Which was nice to see that, you know. I hope they continue enforcing that or telling people to quit doing that, because there's no need for that shit on either side.
Looks like Calvary has arrived for the other team.
Oh, yep. Okay, we have some counter-protesters that have shown up. They're still down at their corner. I wonder who's down there. I wonder whose U-Haul this is. Oh, great. Yeah, we have a couple of counter-protesters showing up. I can't tell who it is. Yeah, it looks like Grandpa and Shane, maybe. I can't tell just yet. What are they doing down there? Just filming, or? Oh no, they're invading the train station. The train's not going to be able to stop. sure what they're doing over there. Squatting at the train station. How dare they? Kidding. Guessing they're gonna film themselves cleaning it up. Just these three people, I think, from MAGA, and I recognize the older guy. I think the woman is that dark-haired older woman that's been here a few nights. And I know I've seen the other tall guy. I don't think it's Shane. I think it's this other guy, but I don't know any other names. Rubber gloves. As long as they don't fuck with the memorial, it's fine if they want to take down stickers and stuff. But they are pointing the camera right at the memorial.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
I mean, if they want to come down here and peacefully clean up, and not disturb anything, I'm absolutely fine with that, you know? I think that's a great way to peacefully counter-protest, honestly. And if they want to film it, that's kind of shallow, but whatever, you know? If they're just taking stickers off and doing that, then nope. The smell of paint stripper or whatever is pretty strong though. Yeah, Canada guy's not here. Hey,
Thank you for capturing this.
I mean, if all they're gonna do is remove stickers and paint over graffiti, I think that's a great way to probably peacefully counter-protest. But if it goes beyond that,
Yeah, I don't
wanna
know what
see
else
what
they
they-
can do, but
well, I don't want to see them destroying the memorial or any of that. But as long as they're just cleaning it up, but
it's a little odd.
it's a little well, they're filming themselves doing it, but I've seen far worse ways of counter-protesting.
Yeah, it's really illegal. So
Yeah, that's if they're just taking stickers down, that's one thing. But yeah,
They're
repainting and
painting public property
yeah.
without proper authorization is not a legal thing.
Someone said so. They went over to that fence last night.
Yeah, they were painting that.
Yeah, someone said that they got permission from the property owner to do that. I don't know if that's true or not, but if they did, I mean,
Well,
that's
it was-
fine. I can't imagine they'd get TriMet's permission to paint the bench, but who knows? And who knows if they actually got permission for that or not. That's just what one person was saying. Yeah, whatever paint they're using is pretty smelly. I wonder if they color matched it. It looks pretty well color matched. So I heard that they got permission to paint the private property. I imagine it would be really hard to get permission to paint this because it's TriMet property and it's public, but they may have gotten permission. I have no idea. Oh, car snuck out while I wasn't looking. Sorry, I probably shouldn't throw the camera around like that. I don't think anyone said graffiti was okay, DC. I don't think anyone wants graffiti down here. I definitely don't approve of the graffiti. They got permission from the cops yesterday. I I would think you'd need permission from the property owner, not the police, but I have no idea for sure if who they got permission from, if they did. Yeah, I don't think the police could give permission for that.
Isn't that sweet? Their souls are now cleansed. God will forgive them for supporting pedophilia. They're cleaning up statues. Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you! Oh, never mind. Got that.
That'd be cool if they did this around the rest of the city. Doubt that'll happen, but it'd be cool if they did. Man, whatever they're using is strong. I agree, J Van. If they just want to come down here and just remove the, remove the stickers and the graffiti, I think that's a fine way to counter protest. If it goes beyond that, I'll have an issue. And if they want to film themselves, I think it's silly, but they're not harming anyone. Repainting the benches may be an issue. I don't know. Flask is just a sign saying wet paint. Yeah. It's probably too cold for the paint to dry properly out here, I'm guessing. Most paint has to be like 60 degrees or something. What's the temperature? It's like 49. That's pretty cold for paint to dry, I think. No, there are no cones around. Oh, he's talking shit about me, I think.
So there you go. Hi, friend.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you know, so good. I lit a menorah earlier. She's here. My grandfather gave me it.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's fun.
You don't have to like keep it lit the whole time or anything? You
No,
can just light it.
you just light the candles and they die down and
I
it's
don't know how
done.
those things work.
No, it's okay. You're not supposed to blow them out, but like you light them and they burn down
Let
and
them
it's
burn
done.
down.
You know, like you're not gonna just keep on throwing candles in there all night. No. But, yeah, I have like 7 of these. I want to say, but this is my favorite one. My grandfather gave me it.
That is pretty. Is it? Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. I've had it since I was 13. Here, I'll show it to you.
Were they? So it looks like an oil lamp.
Yeah.
Were they originally like oil lamps?
I mean, like, it's originally it is like the curve and the like. So to have all you need to have a kosher menorah, biblically, rabbinically kosher, is for all of them to be on the same level except for one that is higher.
Okay.
That is the only thing that you need to have a kosher menorah. So like when I was traveling with my family and it was Hanukkah and we forgot to bring a menorah, we would just get a flat rock and then put another rock on top of it.
Hey.
That it was taller and it's but so there are a lot of unkosher menorahs, but the traditional is the curved like thing, you know, the like
Yeah.
that is traditional. But there are a lot of spin-offs. A lot of people like to do art with it.
That's cool.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
I don't think that paint's gonna dry correctly in this weather.
What are they painting?
They're repainting the bench.
Is that China?
No, that's the Counterprotesters. They're down there repainting the bench and removing the stickers and filming themselves.
Are they going to try to remove the memorial?
That's why I'm filming. If they want to remove stickers, I think if peacefully removing stickers is a great way to counter-protest, you know, but
I don't
painting
care
the bench
about that.
with paint that won't dry and removing the memorial is a completely different thing.
The paint, fine, whatever. The memorial,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
But I mean, if they just want to like take
If they
stickers
go near
down
there,
and
I'm
stuff,
going to like stop them.
it doesn't seem.
Have
like,
they finished painting the bench?
I think.
I would just stand there until they.
Packing up. Have I done anything to help the community? Yeah, of course. I used to donate like volunteer for like 20 hours a week to a variety of different charities and nonprofits, and I did that for several years until I just didn't have time to anymore. But I've done plenty of volunteer work over the years. Oh, that's pretty cool, Mala. Adopt a block? I don't think they have that in Portland. They have the Adopt a Road program where you can adopt a stretch of road. I've never heard of Adopt a Block. I love Yellow Hat. She'll always go up and talk to people. She'll probably give us the scoop. Man, I left my water across the street. I thought I was just coming over here for a minute. Finally remembered to bring water tonight. I've been forgetting most of this week. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about what's going on in Australia. That was really sad. Yes, prayers for our Aussie friends. We have a bunch of great Australians in chat. My heart goes out to all of them. Let's see if we can move and catch the other people too. Oh, that vape smells like chocolate.
Every single one of you, we've got your pay stubs, we've got your faces, all That's right. We know exactly who you are. Your family's not inviting you for Christmas dinner. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed of you. Your children, they don't want to go to this fucking buddy. They're so embarrassed.
So they said that the property owners asked them to clean up the graffiti on the bench.
The property owner is being tried.
Yeah, I know, which doesn't make sense, but that's what they said.
Okay.
And then I asked them if they had any intentions to remove the memorial, and they said they were told specifically by the property management to not remove the memorial.
Okay.
Here's the thing, is that the property line, that middle, like, in between the concrete, that middle line that goes right there, the benches and back there is public property.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't really care for that. I don't my business.
That I do agree. Him wiping that off of the peaceful. Because that was donated to us by the Rotary Club of Portland, and like that should be supported because that is a legitimate peace pole. But also, those are not city workers.
No, I know.
And again, take it down, we'll put it back up.
Yeah, I'm worried that they're going
Hey, take your shit off my chair. That's my chair.
Alright, I'm gonna say bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, weirdo.
Bye, friends.
Bye, Yellowhead.
Should probably like.
Oh, I'm zoomed in, so let me. Doesn't just get your like eye or something.
It's all good. That's enough. Yeah.
I don't know.
The fuck ice on the building. I'm like, good luck getting it this time.
If they just want to do that and leave,
I don't fucking care if they want to graffiti shit. Or they want to remove graffiti.
yeah.
Hey, PretendMedia!
Hey,
Are you PretendMedia?
Card or anything that tells me that you actually work at the city council?
I have reached out to the city council to speak to them of making it official. I never said that I worked for city
Oh,
I
okay.
said
You
that
said
this
you
was-
represented some of the.
Nope, I never
city
said
council
that
members.
I did not represent any of that, and I never said that.
Therefore, you have no business telling us to respect that memorial. So.
Well, I was
let's see what we
asking
can do.
politely as a person to person. I was trying to have some human decency. God Don't twist my fucking words.
Here, you want look?
Oh, the AI.
No, it's not AI. Can
No,
I put
that's
this?
100%.
I know it is. Dang it! I want to fucking. He walked away. He won't listen to it. Have you seen that yet?
It's this AI thing about Tommy saying
You want me to put that on your line? No.
I
Oh, come on.
Do you think they actually asked TriMet? Because that's TriMet.
No, there's no way they asked TriMet. TriMet, because TriMet wouldn't let them paint with paint that's not going to dry. That's going to be tacky for like a week.
And they're not going to.
No, it would be a huge liability from TriMet. Probably.
Nico, we didn't do these posts here.
Do you have a permit from TriMet? Because that's their property.
What?
Do you have a permit from TriMet? Because that's TriMet property.
How do you know it's private property?
Because it's TriMet property. That's a TriMet stop.
That's
I think it.
the circular logic.
I think it
How do you know
does.
it's
I
TriMet
think
property?
the sign to
because
the
they
left
put their
there says
signs that
TriMet
say it's
property.
TriMet property.
How do you know it's private property?
Because of
It's
the
the
sign.
sign
You don't
on
think
the
TriMet wants
on the.
graffiti removed on their property?
Well, you said that you had permission from TriMet.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Yeah,
I said
who were the
we
owners?
have permission from the property manager of the business that gave us permission to do this.
TriMet. That's TriMet. That's 100% TriMet, right?
I'm gonna go down and double check, but I'm pretty sure that sign says property of TriMet, but I could be wrong. I swear this says TriMet property on here, but yeah. Transit use only. This space is reserved for transit riders boarding or exiting, waiting for a TriMet vehicle. TriMet. And they kind of deface the sign a decent amount with their scrapers. And then, yeah, the paint is mismatched and wet. And they didn't put up a wet paint sign. And that's not most likely going to dry. They left, like, this pole would have been great for them to clean because it's got no paint. Yeah, I mean, the sign says TriMet. Because I think TriMet's probably liable right now because there's wet paint all over this, So if someone were to sit on this, like it's a liability for TriMet. Yellow Hat Girl's calling TriMet.
I brought my whole ass chair because I can't stand you bitches.
Oh, this is a great.
You put you
That's actually a great view here.
fucking Nazi traitors.
have no idea if Yellowhead Girl calls time at when people graffiti. I don't know if she's ever seen anyone graffiti down here.
Should I do non-emergency?
Could. I have no idea.
This is so interesting.
Dating pool is getting smaller and smaller by the minute. That's pretty good.
Those are the only people showing up on your tender game.
I can just call them in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know that. It's Sunday night, you know. I don't know that anyone's going to answer.
That's true. It's Sunday night. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I got it all on video. I think they did too, so I don't know what their social medias are, but I'm sure they...
Did you get the part where he said that he got permission from the person it wasn't TriMet? Well, yeah,
the
you
second,
were right there.
the second time. The first time you were down here, but the second time, yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be like 50 minutes in.
50 minutes in. Okay. I'm gonna deal with that in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I think the upsetting part is that they painted the bench with paint that's not going to dry, and now we're going to have wet, tacky paint all over the benches for, you know, probably the next week or two until someone fixes it. I don't think there's any issue with people just taking stickers down and stuff, but repainting something in cold weather when the paint's not going to dry is kind of an issue. That does become like a, really annoying form of vandalism that affects the people down here. I don't know whose U-Haul. It was here when I showed up and I asked a couple of people. No one seemed to know. Yeah, the no trespassing corner now has a U-Haul just randomly sitting here. This corner is very much confusing. I don't think anything's going to come of the TriMet thing tonight, but I don't know if they call tomorrow. Someone's going to have to come down and deal with that paint if it doesn't set. Yeah, that is the worry, J-Van, is paint like that doesn't set up and temperatures like below 65 degrees or something, which is why the city doesn't repaint stuff in the winter. So if you go and smear a bunch of paint on a bench like that, it's going to sit there and it's going to gel up, and it's not going to set, and then it's going to be a hazard for everyone until someone removes that paint. people do use TriMet. We have one of the best transit systems in the country. I mean, you guys see how often the 40 and the 35R come by here, and this isn't a main street, and both of them come by like every 15 minutes or something through most of the night. I don't think anyone has a problem with them cleaning up vandalism. That's not the issue. So the train station down there runs between here and Lake Oswego, and during most of the year they only run it during the spring, summer, and fall. But they run it this time of year for the Christmas ships, that boat parade I showed. They run it a couple of times a week, maybe, one train in the evening, and you can go watch the Christmas ships from that trolley. So that stop is in use right now. And now people, can't use the benches on that stop because there's wet paint that's not going to dry. I mean, it doesn't really affect me. I'm not going to call TriMet, but that's the argument, I think. What about when the graffiti paint was wet? That's also a problem. I don't condone the graffiti either. The graffiti shouldn't have been put there. I don't have video of anyone graffitiing that. I do have video of them painting the bench over with paint that won't dry. I would say the same thing to people writing graffiti. It shouldn't have been graffitied in the first place. And I don't know, if the graffiti on there had anything to do with the protest or if it was just people that had written graffiti on it over the years. Okay, I think they're trying to remove the paint now. Yeah. That's the protesters trying to remove the wet paint that they just left all over the place. And I think that the crux of the issue is that, they didn't make it better, they made it worse by gooping paint all over it that is not going to dry. Had they done a good job and used appropriate paint or just used paint remover to take the graffiti off or whatever, I don't think anyone would have had a problem with that. Hey, Spider Mike. Oh man, it's starting to rain out here and I don't have a raincoat tonight. It hadn't rained in a while, so I didn't even check the forecast before I came down. That's not smart of me. not film who now? There's no one over there to film. Otherwise, I'd be filming over there. But if people start doing something over there again on either side, I'll go film it. Is that my U-Haul? No. I have no idea what the deal with the U-Haul is. It was there when I showed up. Oh, like I don't drive a U-Haul. What are you talking about, Spider Mike? I mean, you could make a sweet stealth camper out of that or something. Put like a whole gaming room in the back. You could do all sorts of cool stuff with that. Man, if I had a U-Haul, I'd do something cool with it. Given I live in a small apartment and have no place to park a U-Haul, but I could just move into the U-Haul. Box life. I've always been kind of jealous of the van life people. I probably, if I wasn't as big and as tall as I was, I'd probably consider doing a van life thing or do a couple of month trip in a van or something. But there's just no way I could. If I converted a van, it would be all bed in the back, especially if I wanted Bree to be able to stay in there with me. MAGA came over and cleaned the trolley stop, kind of in quotations. They used a bunch of strong paint thinner to take the stickers off, which kind of messed up some of the signs, but that wasn't a big deal. But then they decided to repaint the benches, and the issue with that is paint's not going to dry in this weather. So they have now it's covered in wet paint that's not going to dry. Well, the problem is the property owner of that is TriMet. There's no way that TriMet would have given them permission to paint over that. I just don't buy that, because that would be a huge liability for TriMet. They would have to make sure in advance that they use, proper non-toxic paint, proper paint that would dry in the weather. There would be a whole process because they're a part of the city government. You can't just call TriMet and get permission. So whoever they got permission from wasn't the right people, I'm almost certain. But maybe somehow, they called TriMet. I couldn't believe that TriMet would give them permission to paint over with whatever kind of paint they wanted, but maybe, I don't know for sure. Madam Brell, thank you for the $1.99. Madam Brell says, Benchgate 2025, one sticky situation. They may have gotten permission from South Waterfront Heated Storage next to it, and they may not have known somehow that wasn't South Waterfront Storage's property, but the property owner is the city and TriMet. We went down and there's TriMet signage clearly posted down there. I don't know. Maybe somehow they got permission from TriMet, but I think that's very unlikely. TriMet has really strict rules about, you know, what kind of paint's allowed and stuff like that as well. They didn't wipe it off, Robin. It was someone else that came and wiped it off. There's someone over there now. It's just the peacekeeper guy, and he's just reading the TriMet sign there. Probably doing the same thing I did, just like confirming that it is actually TriMet property. I don't think we read the sign to the right. We can wander over there and see what that says. But it's not private property, so it's not like they could have just called up a property owner and asked for permission. Get banned for telling the truth? What? Yeah, TriMet's really picky. Pretty much everything has to, like, some kind of permission like that would probably have to go through like a committee. And it could have been something weird, like they, you know, called TriMet and got, you know, someone on the phone that said, oh, I don't care or something. And they just went with that and didn't, you know, like didn't have approval through the proper channels or something. But I don't know. Maybe they did somehow get permission. I think it's unlikely. J-Van, they made the bench unusable, so that's not better than graffiti. Maybe it is in your opinion, but I think most people would think making a bench unusable versus, you know, having some old graffiti on it. They'd rather have the old graffiti than an unusable bench. And now TriMet's going to have to come out and fix it. And that's going to cost, you know, taxpayer dollars. Else to talk about other than Benchgate, other than my new Discord channel. We have a new Discord. It's in the description. I was on there last night after the stream ended, and I'll probably jump on there after the stream ends again tonight. I found out there's a way, I think, I haven't fully looked into it, but I heard there's a way that you can start a poker game in the voice chat, so I want to do that after a stream sometime, like do a voice chat poker game in Discord. But yeah, we're just getting the Discord built up, and it should be pretty fun in there. It's a way to communicate with me and the community when the stream's not live, so you know, people can talk 24/7, share information. If you need to get a hold of me, that's a great way to do it, or any of the mods or anything like that. So you guys are all welcome to come and join the Discord. Silence just put the link in the chat, or it's in the description of the video. Speaking of self-promotion,
I came here for justice. And I'm going to get it. I don't want to prove his idea of justice. I want a little of the victim's idea of justice. From the bottom, looking up, not from the top, looking down. I'm also a man of heart and blood and soul. Heart and blood and soul. Heart and blood and soul. And I'm not going to do it. Heart and blood and soul. Heart and blood and soul. Heart and blood and soul. I've got principles.
Well, you got a soul this little piece of a big soul.
You need a liberty.
Little piece of a big soul.
You know what means
The one big soul that belongs to everybody.
Maybe they're gonna fix the paint. That'd be cool. I hope they're fixing the paint. know who she's yelling at. Okay, they're yelling at the guards through the fence. I couldn't figure out what they were. Who's directing what? Did I miss something in chat? I have no idea what is going on in chat all of a sudden. Check the bench because people threw leaves and crap on it.
Don't preach about what Jesus would do. Don't talk about it.
Well, that's not cool.
Go do Jesus-like things.
Yeah, that's just gonna make things worse. I didn't see them do that. I'm assuming the protester, well, yeah. I'd say that's a pretty safe assumption. The protesters did that.
I've sat on that.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. That just makes things worse.
then what would we do? Right, goddamn right. God forbid they should get out of the ring, right?
Oh shit, the guards are yelling back at the protesters. What? Can we see them in there?
She said they have not reported any combat veterans.
No.
And it's clear by the person right now. It's rather hard because we can see this.
Is there any up on the roof?
You understand that the gas gets in through your pores and through your windows every single.
I'm pretty sure there were guards yelling back at the protesters through the fence. I could be wrong about that, but... keeping an eye over on the bench area while I'm over here. If anything happens, I'll go back over there. But they're just standing around talking. I mean, protesters shouldn't have thrown leaves and stuff all over the bench. That's not cool, but that, I think, kind of causes a problem for them now. They put a bunch of wet paint down and now there's a bunch of shit in it. It may be a little bit more of a liability for them. Wait, who said? Someone said that the train station's not owned by TriMet. I can't find it in the chat now. There's a sign down there that says it's TriMet property. Who owns the property then? Pesticide? I mean, it says specifically that it's TriMet property on the sign on the structure.
It is so nice to have a relaxing day.
I know.
I don't have to wear the suit right now. It's kind of nice. I gotta ask though, you do this 6 days a week, right?
3 hours a day, 6 days a week.
How do you do it? I like barely woke up yesterday. I'm like, fuck.
I look forward to Sundays after the weekend. If Sundays are crazy, then it's really tough. Because I take Monday off and it's hard to come back on Tuesday if I had 3 wild days. But I mean, usually these days it's just Friday and Saturday that are crazy. Sometimes Thursday will ramp up a little, but then you have, this most of the week. So, it's like a month or so ago when it was like wild down here, 5, 6, 7 nights a week, it was taxing. And from beginning of October through mid-November, I didn't take a single day off. I went straight for like 45 days. And I thought I was going to lose it at the end of that. One day I burned out and I was just like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And I took a day off and things were better, but yeah, I would not recommend coming down 7 days a week. That's way too much.
You ever feel like, you kind of like go home proud?
Yeah, some nights, yeah, and some nights I don't. Some nights when there's all sorts of crap going on and cameras everywhere, then I'm like, am I helping? There's already 100 cameras down here, like, and some nights I just don't feel great about it, and then other nights I do. I feel good.
That makes it worth it a lot.
Yeah, it just, you never know. You never know how any night's going to turn out down here.
There will be trials, and you will be held accountable, asshole.
And some nights it'll be like this, it'll be completely dead, and then shit'll just blow up out of nowhere, like 10 agents will come out and grab 2 people, and it's like, what, no one fucking saw it coming, just crazy stuff where, like, a dozen people show up out of nowhere and start causing trouble.
I think it's kind of weird. I mean, because like I was coming down here in October, but I wasn't like really participating.
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing a dinosaur outfit. It was kind of. I was more so like I just wanted to get footage, not for like my own plot, but like to be like, hey, we don't need to guard here.
This is what's going on. Yeah. And that's, kind of beginning of October is when I first came down, because like at that time, like half the people were saying it's an out of control riot, like the National Guard needs to come in, and then the other half of people were saying there's nothing going on down there, it's a whole bunch of nothing. And I was like, well, both can't be true. So I came down and it was somewhere in the middle, so I just wanted to show that, and then I've just kind of been coming down ever since, just trying to show all sides, because there's not really anyone else filming on a night like this, so people don't know when it's dead. I think a lot of people just see Friday and Saturday night and think it's like that 7 days a week. And it's not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, and this isn't like critiquing or insulting, but like, you know, obviously I'm on the left, you know.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think everyone that comes out here, it's like wonderful what they're doing. But like, I even was surprised with how, for the most part, civil, at least the left has been. I mean, I'm sure there's some bad apples, but like.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, there's improvement that can be had on all sides, you know. But yeah, I mean, a lot of when the counter-protesters aren't down here, usually it's 100% peaceful. You know, every once in a while there'll be a scuffle between ICE agents and one, you know, rowdy person or something, but that's it. And it's usually like one guy that's stepping over the line or like, you know, has a megaphone and is going crazy. But for the most part, you know, other than like shouting at guards, that's as far as it goes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I do wish there was, like, I think it takes some practice, but like, I think there's got to be less taking of the bait.
Exactly.
And I think, like, because I mean, the way I see it, you know, like, I just looking at the, I guess, ground control thing guy.
Yeah.
That was like a new shit. Like, when he started, like, even just a few weeks ago, he seems like a straight punk.
Yeah.
And so, like, now he's, you know,
very emboldened.
Yeah. And
but also, he doesn't say shit unless he's got a group of guys around.
Exactly, yeah. So, like, I think it's, I mean, I think there are horrible people, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think there's some people that are definitely, like, just, you know, like, not, I guess, educated, but there's people that they're horrible, they're too far gone and stuff, and they come out here just because they want that money that Tommy made. And
I think a lot of them genuinely think they're in the right, and I don't know how they can justify that in their head, how they can twist that in their head and think they're the good guys. Like that just baffles me.
I mean, I don't either. I'll never understand it because, you know, I mean, it's like the facts are there. I just think, like,
I think some people, like, know they're the bad guys down here and revel in that, but, like, I think some people just have it so twisted they think they're on the side of good when they're, like, obviously not if they would take a step back and look at themselves, you know?
Like, people that ask me, they're like, you know, like, what's it like down there? And I'm like, well, mostly it's calm. And then like, you kind of think about, like, all the horrible things said to you while you're here. And it's like, well, I mean, you know, like, there's a lot of shit, you know, like.
And that's the thing, like, we just kind of get desensitized to it, you know?
Yeah, and for me, that's kind of what it is. Like, you know, like, I'm someone that's, you know, transitioned and stuff. And I hear every day out here, like, it doesn't do a damn thing to me because it's like, I like logging on any of my social medias and I see that, and it's just like, I didn't make this decision or like not even make a kind of decision, but, you know, like, actually start doing it and stuff like that for anybody but me.
It's nobody's fucking business.
That too,
you know?
yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it has no fucking effect on them. Like, it's just literally, why would that even be anyone's business, you know?
I love it when they do that. it's always empowering. That yeah, it's mainly that, but it's also just like, you know, when we tell people that we're close to and stuff, we always have to be prepared to like listen.
Yeah.
And stuff because
I have a sibling who's transgender and, you know, was scared of coming out for years, and I mean, everyone in my family was super okay with it, and it was, you know, it was just it was heartbreaking to me for them to be, you know, scared to come out to their own family, you know?
It's kind of weird though, because like even the people, like the ones I first told that I knew would be okay with it, you still get that little bit of fear that,
Yeah.
you know, like, but, I don't know.
I think some of them are just like, you know, oh, learning new pronouns is hard. This must be bad. And it is, you know, it's kind of weird, like learning someone's new pronouns and like remembering that. Like, it takes a second, but like, you're just gonna throw the whole thing out because it inconveniences you for, you know, a couple of weeks while you figure out how to, you know, like. But I think that's really like a big driving factor is like, oh, this is different, and you know, I don't know, it's fucking weird.
For me, it's like, and I speak for me, I can't speak for everybody, obviously, like, kind of like, from my understanding, a few of us, and again, just my experience for me, and I don't want to speak for other people, but like, it's not as big as a deal as people make it seem.
Yeah.
Like, I obviously, like, I use my natural voice out here, because mainly I want to keep my identity kind of like,
that's
in a little bit, but, you know, I don't expect someone to hear this voice and be like, oh, that's stuff. Like, I have understanding and everything.
Yeah.
And so, it's nice. Like, I mean, there is after a while, like, if people repeatedly make a mistake, it's kind of like, you know and everything.
Right.
It's not. But as far as, like, what it means and stuff, or people jump down in front, that's typically not the case. It's just like, oh, hey, like, for me, like, I'm shit. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't really care. Like, it's like, I tell most people that, like, ask them some of that, it's like, I know the difference between someone that's just making an honest mistake and someone that's making if someone's obviously making an honest mistake, I don't care. Like, it's nice, but I'm not expecting everyone.
I mean, there's cis people that get misgendered all the time too. You know, like I've had it happen to me on the phone or, you know, whatever. Ma'am, no, yeah. I mean, it happens in life. Like,
yeah, like one of my best friends is non-binary, but I accidentally mispronounced them, you know, all the time. It happens, but people know we're not trying to be nice to each other.
right, exactly. I mean, I forget people's names all the time. It's, you know, it's kind of the same thing. If it's an honest, you know, and then there's people that intentionally mispronounce someone's name because it sounds ethnic, you know, and then it's like, okay, that's not an accident, like, you dick.
But I mean, like, I don't know, it's just, I guess, like, even my experience, that's when I started, when did I start? 2023, I think, is when I actually started my HRPs. Like, even before that, you kind of have to, like, build yourself up, understanding, like, there's going to be people that have issues with this.
Yeah.
You're going to be included with stuff, but in the end, like, we're all strong. Like, you know, we hear it all the time, so the fact comes out here and starts going around, you know, trans women or men or like that, it's like, alright.
I don't understand how the fuck you could be just against someone being comfortable in their own skin. You know, like, how can you be against that? Like, it's such a fundamental thing. Like, I don't...
Because they hate themselves, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how stressful it was for a long time. Like, and I don't think I was a bad person to anybody, but, like, just finding myself and starting to make that change. It's quality of life is just drastically improved. And I think, like, you know, I'm not trying to transgender or rip people, because a lot of people are like, hey, why are you unhappy all the time? You gotta, like, think about what's making you happy. Like, what can you change? I think a lot of people, like, which is why we has it, it's pointing to think that everybody else is saying that all my life. Not really. really, because they don't do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet it's like,
I'm not happy. How dare you be happy?
yeah, kind of.
Why should we accommodate to make you happy if I'm not happy? You know, like. And that's the thing, like, accommodate, like, it's not like there has to be like some massive, like, it's very small things, you know, like, in the scheme of things, it's just, the whole thing just, I can't wrap my head around why anyone would just, like, even care, you know, like, someone wants to do this to become comfortable with themselves, like, what the fuck does it, like, just be happy for them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only good thing about transphobia is MAGA men start respecting women, I guess, you know? Like, hey, I'll take one for the team, I guess. Other than that, it's just like, you know, I mean, like, the whole bathroom thing, like, I use whatever bathroom I can because I go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I just go to the stall anyway. It's like, I don't want, like, the thing is with bathrooms, it's like, I don't want anybody in the bathroom with me. I'll sit all by myself, you know? Like, who cares there? I just don't want them there. But,
I don't think I've ever had a situation in my life where I fuck about who was in the bathroom, other than like public bathroom and there's someone like doing drugs or being like, oh, that guy might rob me or something. Like, I'm not. What gender is that person? Like, who's a fucking? That's not a real issue, you know? Like. I just want people to be fucking happy. Like, just be comfortable with your fucking self, and anything else, like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
I don't think that. You're gonna start being themselves. I don't know what that is over there. Is that a skull?
I think it's a panda. Wait. Oh no, it's a sugar skull. Like Day of the Dead. Like that style of skull's called a sugar skull.
Yeah, like a Halloween panda.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought about that, but yeah, definitely do get more people.
Yeah, like sometimes when I go home, like around 8:30 or whatever, I've been kind of staying out a little later lately, but I'll like tune into your stream and there's like a bunch of inflatables. I'm like, fuck, what's the wrong time?
When you come early and there's usually none, you know, before like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, there's like, cause I typically get off work at 5:30 and I'm walking down here, and it gets quiet even on Fridays and stuff, and I'm like around that 7 o'clock.
Yeah. I like coming down here in the, like during the day. I don't usually have time to, but I like the feeling like when it's just, you know, 5 people. It's always peaceful during the day. Like no one's ever, you know, so much, like there may be one person like yelling, usually not on a bullhorn, but it's just like, you know, old ladies and like, you know, retired people and just normal people just like being down here to protest. And that's so refreshing compared to the shit on the weekends and night, you know.
You're Reese, right?
I am.
Oh, I don't think we met. I'm Sven.
One more time?
Oh, Sven. Or Blaze.
Sven Blaze.
So you have the incriminating evidence of
I do.
those guys.
Yep. So at like 50 minutes I wrote down is when they were coming up claiming that they had permission from the property owner, which I'm pretty sure is TriMet, and I have a real hard time believing TriMet would let them paint whatever they wanted on there. So probably like the 15 minutes leading up to that, I'll try and pull and make like a, you know, a solid clip of them. But I have real trouble believing that they've had any kind of official permission for that. And that paint's not going to dry. Like, paint does not dry in 49-degree weather, you know?
Right, yeah.
That's my main concern, is that someone's going to have to clean that up, you know?
Right. Private's going to pay several $100s.
Yeah. Probably more than that for a crew to, you know, to drive out here. Probably a couple of guys. Yeah, it's probably going to cost taxpayers $1,500 or something.
Yeah. Could very well be.
You know, if they just wanted to just come down and take stickers or whatever, like, good for them. But yeah, as soon as they broke out the paint, I'm like, God damn it. I love the way the bubbles look in the camera. Especially if you get ones that come up close and drift by. This is like the worst possible lighting conditions you could ever have for a camera, trying to film people in front of like just super bright lights like this.
Pointing right at you.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Smartphones do a pretty incredible job. I don't think there's any way I could film with a regular camera out here, but somehow the smartphone magic just like allows it to work. Yeah, well, every night but Monday, usually. From 7 to 10 every night but Monday. So, yeah, I won't be down here tomorrow, so I'll clip it up tomorrow, and I'll put it on my YouTube as like one succinct clip. Yeah, because I live stream this, so then I can cut it up and make it its own YouTube video. And then, yeah, then it will be out there.
How do I find you on YouTube?
So search PretendMedia. PretendMedia.
PretendMedia? Okay.
Yeah.
Like your jacket.
Like my jacket.
Yeah, okay.
It's gotten too cold, so I have a heavier jacket. I need someone to put that on the back of this one now.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have that up probably tomorrow evening. And then, you know, I'll be back here Tuesday, and if anyone wants it, I'll have the link for them.
Well, I'm a retired bureaucrat, so I kind of know my way around bureaucracy. It'd be tough if I had to find out who's in charge.
Well, I'm going to do a little snooping around, because I think they took way better video of themselves doing it than I took.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's either already up on the internet or it's going up on the internet. So if I can find that, that would be the best evidence. I have them from a bit of a distance, but I'm sure they have really great footage of themselves doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they, you know, figure out what they did is going to get themselves in trouble, and then they may pull it down in a hurry. But yeah, it's always nice when someone films themselves, you know, committing a crime and puts it online.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for being out here, because what you guys do is really important too. And I feel safer with you guys being out here. It's good to. I'm sure it takes a lot of courage to peacefully stand in the middle of some of the stuff you guys stand in the middle of. But it's really nice having you guys out here.
I've been pushed around a little bit, but incidents that have ended in violence is much smaller than the incidents that we've experienced by standing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just be there, yeah. No, it's absolutely awesome.
No, you're doing great.
Thank you.
I'm sure you do. Out of all that I've had, but it brings
I'm gonna get one, but I'm gonna have to see it.
it's really you're like plus a kid. Yeah, it's rough. I have I'm coordinating everything when it's where whatever I'm there. I just need they taste really bad. It's like I'm like I don't know. Yeah. But seriously, it brings me so much joy every time I come in.
Where's the axolotl emojis?
I only see Reese out here like every single day.
Is that Reese? Yeah, they're great. They have diffused so many situations. Oh, Reese is who I was talking to. He's the love thy neighbor guy. I guess I should have explained that.
I think, like, so one of the first times they came down here as a dinosaur, and it's, especially with this thing on, it's hard to hear
Yeah.
everyone with the dinosaur and the fan inside of it going on. But I think someone associated with them has said, I can't remember what time, and I was so bad because I was prepared because it's a Monday. But on Mondays, well, you take Mondays off, I know that, but like, I think it's like 10:30 or something, they do some kind of like protest, like a church or something that they're associated with, or a group.
Down here, or
I think down here, yeah. Obviously he'll know more, but one of them invited me, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to go. But they invited me on a Wednesday, and I forgot about it when it came Monday.
right?
So, like, I was gonna go to the protest yesterday, but like I was so tired. Like I feel bad because someone handed me like a slip, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be there, but
You can't. Yeah, you can't show up to everything.
it's like I definitely want to do it, and I actually. So what happens? I drove there and I just didn't see enough when I drove by. So I'm like, I don't know if there's something going on. And so I didn't know where to park, and I'm like, I don't want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I want to take a nap. I'm sorry. Like I'll definitely try next time. But that's what I was asking you. Like when you come down here, like 6-7 days a week and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
I remember after Friday.
And there's stuff during the day that like I hear about all the time, and I'll intend on going, and then like that morning, or like it'll be like 2 in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to go to bed and do that. I'm just gonna sleep in it, you know.
Yeah. It's weird because I mean I don't know if it's like holding this flag all the time, being the dinosaur, like, but I've like this month I feel like I've gotten almost the best shape of my life. There was once like when I was 20, I was like a bodybuilder, but
Just even being on your feet for like 3 hours is like it's way better than sitting in a chair, you know.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. A little
I
bit
bring my
before.
chair out here, but I don't, unless it's really, really dead, I don't really sit in it that much. Like, usually I'm still standing.
Yeah.
But so I lost a little over 200 pounds in the last couple of years. So I was at my height, like, I didn't think I was going to be able to walk much longer. Both my knees were trash. I was using a cane, and I thought I was like going to be on a mobility scooter. And then I lost a ton of weight. I got in my knees, and they said, you know, this might give you another like 6 or 8 months. That's been like almost like 2.5 years ago, and it's still going fine, you know. And so I don't take being able to be out here and wander around for 3 hours for granted for 1 minute now, you know, because I was so close to losing it. And no one wants to be a fat guy in a mobility scooter. That's just not a good look, you know.
I know. I mean, that's awesome. Dude. Like, congratulations. Yeah, I mean, that's if anyone like that's on your chat, like use like a weight loss method, don't protest ashes and
Right?
Like, it's worth it. I mean, honestly, I sleep good, even though I get called
The fascism workout, the anti-fascist workout.
Antifa workout. Give yourself a flag as well. Like my arms are in like great shape.
Yeah, I bet.
If you want Bagger to leave you alone, make sure it's a pride flag, because they get scared of it. Like, it terrifies them. Like when I stood over there, they were just like, nope, I'm out, and they left.
Or they get really confused. What's the circle and the flag mean?
Oh yeah, everyone asks.
What's the circle?
Yeah.
I actually don't know what the circle is.
It's intersex community. And
Intersex?
I feel bad if there's anyone that's listening that's intersex, but I had to look it up when like I think it was you asked me, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know.
I think I remember you saying that now. You know, it's actually, if you think about it, it's really cool to have a flag like that. It means that many things to that many different groups of people. Like, I don't know if I can think of any other flags that represent so much.
Yeah.
Like, I think just like as a symbol, I think that's like really cool.
Yeah, and there's like a definitive meaning behind
Yeah.
it, whereas like, I mean like, you know, obviously like people here, you know, like burn the American flag and stuff, and then I personally won't do that, but like I don't disagree with people that do, because
Yeah.
it's every right to, because I mean like MAGA's turned that into not the symbol that we all like. You know?
Yeah.
They turn it into dog shit. It sucks, but it's something that I think everybody still would fight for. And stuff, but like you see that, and you just don't know what that person means nowadays when they will vote for your
Yeah.
flag. And in this, it's like everybody knows everyone knows what side I'm on.
Right? It would be funny to see them try and co-opt that flag somehow, and like, we're gonna take the pride flag and wave it.
Yeah.
That's why there will be trials.
This is funny. It's like they really do like it tilts them so much. It's like you're not gonna change anybody. Conversion therapy has never worked.
Either way, you know, like, yeah.
Oh, my flag's going. Oh shit.
I was a confident straight man, but man, that flag's awful pretty. Like, nope. It almost is like they're afraid that it's going to turn them gay somehow. I can't look at it.
Yeah. I don't want people to think I'm gay. No, no.
If you're afraid looking at a gay flag is going to turn you gay, there's probably something already going on in the back of your head. I can't think about it. I can't think about it.
Like, I swear I love women, but Arnold Palmer's penis is fucking huge. But trust me, I don't like I would never look, but it's you.
Well, I mean,
It was
I'd look
accidentally
because
my
it
way.
was Arnold Palmer, but I only look at straight men's penises.
Yeah. It's not gay, it's straight penis.
Oh man, I had a friend whose dad in high school was an ER trauma nurse, and one of the funniest things he said is he was like, you would be shocked at the amount of men who slipped and fell on baby food jars and ended up because I guess that was like a common, not like common, but like would happen multiple times a year as like guys would come up with baby food jars stuck in their ass, and like it's a big risk because if it breaks, you're in trouble. And they'd always have like some kind of harebrained story about how it ended up there. I slipped and I fell. This is like the perfect night. There's just enough, like, there's inflatables, there's a few MAGA that showed up for a little bit, like just enough to kind of keep it interesting enough that I can film, but still like chill. Sure, MAGA, you know, screwed up the benches, but they weren't down here like yelling and threatening people, so. That is going to be a big pain in the ass for someone to have to come fix that, though.
What happened?
So, they decided they wanted to go over there and, like, take the graffiti stickers and stuff off, but they painted those green benches, and paint won't dry in this one. So there's a bunch of wet paint all over the benches that's not going to set up, because it has to be, like, 65 or something for paint to dry properly. So it's just going to sit on there wet for God knows how long. So TriMet's going to have to come out, clean off all that wet paint that won't dry, and like, you know, do whatever, or no one's going to be able to sit there. They're going to get paint on their ass for the next 3 weeks, you know.
Actually, a lawsuit.
Yeah. And then the protesters went down and like threw leaves and shit all over the wet paint. And like a baby doll, which there's no reason. That's just gonna make things worse for everyone. But so now it's wet paint with a bunch of fucking leaves and shit all over it down there. So now, you know, someone from the city or somewhere is gonna have to come and fix all that.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I don't get their whole stick. Like, are they trying to like think they're gonna clean up the city by scraping a stick off?
Yes. Come down, 3 of them come down, set up cameras, scrape off 3 stickers, and try and make like a, I think, also, that Canadian dude made a very viral video of himself, like, cleaning graffiti, so now they're all trying to, you know,
The one that like destroyed them.
and burn the pride flag, destroyed that. He came down here and started peeling stickers and made like a viral video out of it. So now all the right-wing guys are like, well, if his video got 1 million views, like, let's see if we can do it, you know?
I don't. How long ago was that? Was that like about 3 weeks ago?
Maybe like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
So there's a guy that
maybe 3. It's hard to gauge time down here.
Yeah, and I know there's, I think his name's like Tizzy N or something. He's a pretty big viral, like, you know, left-wing kind of like, what's it called, extension coming or something. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about, but he got footage of that Canadian guy just, you know, being himself. I actually send videos of your stream, like clips that you post. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, here he is on Thread and stuff. But he's basically like, okay, who is this guy? And that's kind of like their whole stick is like, who is this guy that's being a piece of shit, you know? Apparently everyone kind of was able to identify him, and then I noticed he's no longer here. So
He is back in Canada, I guess.
did he get deported?
So I heard like conflicting things, but yeah, he may be having trouble getting back in the U.S. Which I think is hilarious. I'm surprised Canada even wanted him back, but
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to stand out here. I'm wondering, like, are we the baddies? If they're deported that guy, maybe I think that's it.
Right.
I'm kidding, by the way, anyone listening. I'm kidding.
they finally got.
Yeah. Good. All right, that's one. That's one good thing.
I think he went back to Canada on his own and
Yeah,
may or may not be like having trouble getting back or something.
I think
But-
I did see somebody say, I can't remember where, that like him and Tommy had a falling out or something. And obviously, like Tommy rates everything.
So supposedly he had overstayed his visa at some point because I think he comes back and forth. And at some point he had overstayed his visa, so he was like literally an illegal immigrant.
Well, coming out here to
I don't know if it was when he was coming out here, but at some point he was an illegal immigrant in America. Yeah.
why are people so fucking stupid?
I don't know, man. It would have been just poetic justice if somehow he got like shipped off, like picked up and shipped off to some like South American countries. Wait, no, don't you know I protest out there for you guys? Guys wouldn't give a fuck, you know? Like, they would treat him just as badly as they treat everyone else, I'm sure.
How many people voted for Trump thinking they'd be immune? But like that's kind of like the funny thing. Yeah, on Friday, Rampa guy, like he was talking to, I gotta ask his name, the guy that runs Operation Inflation, and they were talking about tariffs, and like the dude just straight up didn't know what a tariff was, and so when the guy explained to him, he just walked away. And it's like you don't know why you're like out here, you know, like everyone on holding people does, but like. Yeah, you're kind of protesting what?
Well, and I get a lot on the stream, like, oh, Antifa doesn't know what they're protesting. They don't even know why they're out here. Like, they all want different stuff. And it's like, yeah, everyone out here wants ICE to go away. Like, that's the protest, is for ICE to go away. Like, other people can be pro-Israel, pro-Palestine, pro-this, pro-that, whatever. Like, we're not all, like, we don't all have the exact same political views. We're all just together on the fact we don't want ICE here.
Yeah.
And that's what we're protesting. We're not protesting the other stuff, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think everybody comes out here for like a reason of their own, but we all, you know, like,
Yeah.
my thing is, yeah, we don't want ICE kidnapping children. We don't want to pay our neighbors. We don't want people to be scared to live in their communities and stuff. And if you're mad, you probably come out here because you want some money.
I've made $10.63. That's probably what I'll make for 3 hours of work, and YouTube takes half that. I'm not getting rich out here.
I bought some money. These dinosaur outfits are kind of expensive.
I've had some people that were really generous with donations recently off the platform, but I mean, I don't, like, if you break it down into what I make per hour, I'm not, you know, I don't think I've ever like made minimum wage out here, you know.
Oh, yeah. I remember, I think it was like yesterday, so I tuned in for a little bit when I was like at my house, and I think it was yesterday, like, we were talking about like with Tommy, you know, like once things calm down here and stuff, and he'll go away. And,
Yeah, well, he'll have to find something.
well, that's the thing is like I noticed like even at what I do in like Oswego and stuff, that, like MAGA are always been seeming to be not all of them obviously, but like some of the bad ones have been seeming to be getting more aggressive and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that they will.
Well, so, and that's, you know, they were pretty much cool with me for the longest time. I went out of my way to be respectful to them. I would say hi to Tommy. I would yell at him. Never yelled at anyone. You know, never talked shit openly. Like, and then there were fewer and fewer people out here until all of a sudden I was like the only one filming, and then they just didn't have anyone else to go after, is my thought. And then so, you know, I was like the only one left, so they decided they were going to turn on me. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, they need someone to pick on. Like, their whole thing doesn't work unless they can like villainize and pick on someone. So, you know, the fewer and fewer people that are down here and the less targets, the more aggressive they're going to get. The more people they're going to try and single out and villainize, you know.
So I don't talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't say anything. Like, I mean, hey, you don't take the bait, but if I don't say anything, okay, what are they going to do? They tried. Oh, Krampus tried, but
Yeah.
you know, he got to the point where he made some things that seemed pretty threatening, but you know, what are you going to do about it here?
Yeah. Well, the thing is like, they talk online, amp each other up, and all of a sudden, it may be Grandpa one day, and then, you know, he may come with 4 other guys, you know, the next Saturday, and then that's when it can get kind of scary, you know. Like, I know, you know, most likely they're not going to do anything. They don't want to get in a fight and go to jail, you know. But, like, it's not comfortable having, you know, a bunch of super right-wing, racist, whatever, fucking dudes coming and yelling in your face, you know, like, no one wants that.
That's kind of like my worry, is because I mean, some of these guys that have gotten, I guess, famous out here and stuff for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Tommy's ever going to be able to find a job again, you know. If I'm being honest, like, people, even if they agree with it, like, they don't want that, like, in their company, you know. They want to keep it neutral for the most part.
Yeah.
And so, eventually, I mean, like, you know, like, not trying to, like, really poke any bears here, but, like, look at Charlie Kirk, you know. Like, people kind of forgot about that after about a month. Yeah, the only thing that's keeping his name in the media is Eric and Kirk being, like, the actors, basically. So, it's like, the way the media works these days, you can look at here in Portland, like, we were in the media for, like, a month, you know, Frog got famous, Jack got famous and stuff, and they became, like, these international superstars, and then everyone forgets about it.
Yeah.
Because this is the way the news cycle works.
Yeah, and it's a protest. You're not going to remember the major people from a protest 5 years later, you know. Maybe like the idea of the frogs may carry on for a long time, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, this isn't going to last forever for Tommy. Like, and I think he's probably, you know, on the way down. He's trying to do the college thing with like mixed success. But I don't think he's going to be able to like parlay this into some kind of long-term career. Like, I don't think that's going to work.
Like, and also, like, eventually Trump's either going to die, he's going to be, you know, hopefully he doesn't have a third term, because that's fucking illegal.
That means, you know, well, yeah, they keep talking about that. I'm like, you realize that means we're in a dictatorship as soon as that happens.
Like, so I think, you know, I I think he's gonna die. Honestly, his health is terrible and stuff. But,
Yeah.
You know, even if the right, God forbid, wins again in 2028, like it's not gonna be Trump, and you know none of those guys are as entertaining, or you know however you want to put it, as Trump.
Yeah.
On race as Trump. So.
Well, and that's why they like him, is because he's entertaining, you know?
Oh, yeah. And so it's, yeah, it's eventually gonna happen, but, you know, like, I would imagine now, like, I don't know how it's been for you, but, like, I imagine viewership is plummets. Like,
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to, you know, this is only going to last so long for me. And I'd like to, you know, figure out a way to keep doing YouTube after this. Because I wasn't a YouTuber before. I had a channel where I did like time-lapse bike rides. And it was fun as hell. I loved doing it. But I'd get like 15 views, you know. And then I came down here and this blew up. And I, you know, just kept doing it and kept doing it. And now I just hit 4,000 subscribers last night, which was awesome. Yeah. So I'm hoping I can figure out a way to, you know, somehow parlay that into something as interesting as this that people want to keep watching. It'll, I'm sure, be on like a smaller scale, but hopefully people will find it interesting enough that they'd want to, you know, follow me to whatever the next thing is. But I'm trying to figure out what that's going to be for sure.
I mean, the good news is it's Portland and there's always a protest going on.
Yeah,
So
and I'll probably continue to follow, you know, whatever protest is going on. But I'm going to need like something, you know, something other than that if I want to keep going 6 days a week. Or maybe it'll just be, you know, I'll do a few streams a month or something, you know, when there is something. But
well, it makes it feel better. I don't think we're getting close to that. I do imagine, like,
I would be very happy to like have no reason to come out here anymore, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That would be awesome.
I do think that, well, no, I do hope that people will be riled up, if they're not already, about the Epstein files.
Yeah.
That is like, you know,
I don't know, you know, I don't know if that's gonna end up in protest per se, or like how that's gonna manifest itself. If people are gonna take to the streets, or I mean, we've never really had anything like this happen before, you know, like this is new fucking territory where it's like, you know, half the rich men in America are caught in a child sex scandal. Like there's never been anything like that, you know?
Yeah. And it's not even like America, which is a scary thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm hoping the whole fucking world realizes how bad that shit was and does something about it. Because, like, you know,
I don't know how anyone could think he killed himself at this point.
Oh, no.
Like,
I don't know how anyone could have thought, like, you know, like,
yeah,
conveniently, like, the biggest sex trafficker in the entire fucking world, you know, like, conveniently, the camera didn't, like, work for a little bit, you know, and he somehow, like, you know, didn't have guards around him and took his opportunity.
And he had dirt on every rich person in the world, and he could, I mean, you have that much dirt, you can get your way out of anything.
He was a blackmailer, like, he had everything on anybody.
Yeah.
He was, like, as disgusting as it is to say, the most powerful man in the world, because he had the most powerful people in the world.
Most powerful man in the world that no one, I guess that's not a shock. I'm sure whoever is currently the most powerful man in the world, we've never heard of, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably another one, honestly.
Yeah. Or, you know, powerful for some completely other, I mean, if you're the most powerful man in the world, wouldn't you want to be anonymous, you know?
Oh, yeah. And that's kind of also a scary thought, right? It's like, that happened, what, a few years ago now, right? Where
yeah.
they all, he died, whatever. pedophiles are like, well, shit, I'm a pedophile. You know, it's like,
Yeah. And that may all, you know, come out at some point too. It's like, hey, here's, you know, here's the next guy, and here's all his people. The gigantic white inflatable is like a sugar skull. Have to get the inflatables walking across the street shot. It's iconic.
Hey, 424, I'm only have a push-up contest. Push-ups. I gotta be getting into his pants.
Actually, I have 172 people watching. That's kind of incredible for a night like this.
Have they reduced the push-up requirements down to 1 yet?
I would have expected like 80 people.
Tommy wants to burn the Dinos flag.
Well, he can want all he wants.
Alright. Does he want to spend the night in jail? Does he want to buy me a new one?
Hey, we got a lot of people watching. If you're new, I'd love a like. Or if you're not new, I'd love a like. I'd love a subscribe. We're a small channel. It makes a big difference when people like and subscribe to me. I'm out here 6 nights a week, starting at 7 p.m. every day but Monday. Thank you for watching.
Does I'll buy you a new one. I appreciate that silent, but I've got more than one, and I've also got more than one dinosaur. I just want to wake and have to buy a pride flag. That'd be fucking hilarious. You can be like a Canadian if you buy one.
Make him go shopping with you for it.
Yeah.
I want you to go to the gay pride store with me.
You can watch me use it.
Oh, the horrors.
No, I'm serious. No, I would press charges. Anything I can possibly do. They try to touch me or they try to touch my property.
Yep.
I would charges. Pretty sure at this point he's pretty used to lowering.
Oh, his lawyer is horrible. He's got like the worst lawyer. He's had, I want to say 3 or 4 court dates, maybe 3 court dates so far. His lawyer didn't show up to the first 2. Like, just didn't show up, so they had to reset it. And then the 3rd one, he forgot to like mention basically that Tommy wanted to be able to come back down here, which was like the whole thing. Tommy was like, okay, I'm finally having this court case, my lawyer's showing up, we're gonna get reinstated down here. Lawyer just doesn't mention it. Tommy like pipes up at the end of the case, and the lawyer's like, nah, your lawyer has to like fill out all this stuff. Like, you can bring it up at the next case or whatever. And so he didn't get, you know, he didn't get anything. But yeah, his lawyer, like 2 out of the last 3 or 3 out of the last 4 times just wasn't even there. And then didn't do his job the one time he was. Oh, yeah, and that time he was there by phone, like he wasn't even in person. And it's not like a court-appointed attorney. He's like, he hired someone. Maybe he hired the cheapest person he could. I don't know.
He didn't get enough donations that day? Damn.
I mean, shit, they bought him a new car. They're helping him get a new house.
I did see what happened to his car.
I never saw what happened to his car. I mean, that's uncalled. Like, people don't need to do that kind of shit, you know. Like, keep it down here. Like, don't go after people's stuff. Did Tommy get his bestiality charges dropped? Curious whose U-Haul this is. It was here when we got here.
Yeah. I don't really know. I thought it was maybe the frogs. That's the thing about the frogs, like, obviously I'm not against the frogs, but I don't know if it's like the frog or the frog. Which, I mean, I think it's kind of the point.
Yeah.
But, like, the only reason I didn't become a frog is because, like, I didn't want to, like,
Yeah.
you know, push the pride flag into it and stuff. If that's not.
Pink Frog is always the same person.
Huh?
Pink Frog's always the same person.
Yeah.
Bloody Frog's always the same person.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, though.
They were here last night before maybe, and said hi to me out of costume. And basically said they kind of had my back, so that was cool.
That's kind of the interesting thing. Because, like, I don't know if I've actually met the original frog or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who the original frog. I think I saw them like on a news thing or something a long time ago. I wouldn't recognize them.
Yeah, I know they did.
Especially not in a frog suit, you know. Man, I've been out here over 2.5 hours already.
It doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, MAGA didn't last that long tonight.
No, they were, yeah. Just out here for their little bench painting thing, and then, hung out for like half an hour and left.
I guess their viewership didn't spike up.
I think they might have realized they kind of messed up with the painting thing and wanted to get out of here.
I feel like that's something like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really mind that. But I feel like if you're gonna do something like that and try to make a whole scene about it and stuff, like, research what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, know what you're buying and stuff.
I think Discord's going to be pretty fun having that now.
Yeah, it's a good way to connect. The guy I was kind of mentioning, Rasho and stuff, he's a good friend of mine. He's in California, but...
So, Silence, I pretty much, like, gave her free reign.
Yeah.
So, we'll kind of see how that goes, and then, like, if I need help from there kind of thing.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, he's a supporter. Like I've said, your stream and everything a few times. And...
Like, I don't know anything about Discord, so I just, like, kind of need to put it in someone else's hands and be like, run with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I put it together by watching one YouTube video and just did what the guy did in the video kind of thing.
Yeah,
Which, whatever, it got it running.
I know there's like that's loud, sorry. I know there's just ways that you can like have verify,
So she went through and redid everything today. So now you have to be like a member to get in pretty much anywhere, and she's gonna vet everyone, but like it seems like there has to be a better way maybe to like vet people than like one person individually and like approving every person, but I don't know how you do that.
It could be something that, you know, I can talk to Aro about, because I know, like, Discord's at Venmo,
Yeah.
Where, like, I'm not just, I'm like you, I don't really know too much.
Yeah.
But I know that I've had to, like, verify, like, okay, this, like, account on YouTube or whatever,
Yeah.
social media is verified to be me. So that's like,
Silent said something about that, about me like connecting my social media with Discord somehow. But yeah, like I glance at chat like every once in a while and like catch a couple of comments or a little bit of a stream and respond back to it. But I never get to like sit there and actually like talk to people, you know? So like it's gonna be cool for me to kind of be able to connect to people on Discord and actually like keep a full conversation instead of just reading like one comment and responding to it.
yeah, I know it's like, especially if you have like a lot of like, chat.
Yeah.
That stuff goes by so quickly. Honestly, for me, if I'm not here, I can't watch it either. So
Yeah.
it's nice to have some people that I like to talk to and stuff. I guess for anyone that's watching that can hear me, like any like nice words, it's like, you know, I read those and it's always great. It's the motivation that we need sometimes.
And there's so much stuff on the opposite side, you know, like
Oh yeah, we see that too.
people just talking absolute garbage.
Yeah. Like I posted a picture, I think I posted it in Discord as well. It was like me next to one of the frogs who was him, and I said something like "We are united." I posted on Threads, and it got like over 1,000 likes. And every comment was people being like, "If I was there, I would have ran your asses over like that."
Oh my God, you like I don't read most of my comments anymore because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's just awful.
It's like, I mean, I want to clear, like, I read it, I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh no, I gotta stop what I'm doing.
But
like,
man, you sit through and like read like 50 or 100 of those in a row and it's just like draining, you know?
Yeah.
Like you could like shrug them off, but it's just like, and about once a week I have to sit, like force myself to sit down and go, because there's like comments I need to respond to sometimes and stuff like that. So I'll force myself to go through like a big chunk. And it's just like, where do you guys get this crap from, you know?
I wonder if some are bots, because I did notice on those threads, like a lot of the people.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Same thing, and it's also 0 followers, 1 follower, and like count just made. So I think it's just like.
See, you can't see that so much on YouTube, like you don't know as much about, but like I'll notice like one like idea will get going and then like everyone jumps on and just like, it's not the same words, but they repeat the same idea like over and over, and it'll go for like a week and then it will be like the next concept or talking point,
bots.
you know?
Yeah. I think those are probably bots, but or they have the intelligence of one, so.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's, for me, like, I just record them, like, you know, calls for violence or actually threatening and stuff, and then I just block them because it asks you, like, if you block them. Like, yeah, I'm not going to use it. It's like for me, like, honestly, it doesn't affect me. Like, it's nicer to see nice comments, but, like,
yeah.
Those are why we're out there or out here, you know. Like, it's always good to get things. but it has become the norm to like, for them to say how much they want to kill us. Like, so.
Yeah. But they're the good guys.
Huh?
But they're the good guys in their heads. Like, how the...
They're the Patriots.
The Patriots.
He's a fucking whore. That's the epitome of this traditional family. That's your guy? That's fucking American. Anyways, we know your own child.
It's kind of late, huh?
It is. I've been on 2 hours and 44 minutes, so it's 9:45.
Probably start heading out here in like 10 minutes. So
I was gonna say you don't even usually hang out this late.
it's just nice, I think, tonight because there's no like, people in my face or
Yeah.
I'm not the kindest of people right now.
Oh, that Ground Zero, I think is his name. That guy just. How can you think it's okay to just follow someone shoving a camera in their face? Like, what has to be wrong with you to do that? You know?
I always call that guy like just because it's like you can just tell how badly he wants to be
There's only one person over there. I'm gonna go film that corner. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be on Discord tomorrow. Okay. See you. Sounds good. See you then, son. I can't figure out what that noise is either. I think it's like multiple things being played at once. Okay, Brie. Hey, thank you for the 5 Australian Parley Time. Parley Time says a bit of gas money. Yeah, it doesn't cost me a whole lot to come out here each night, but it does cost me some. All my streams are demonetized because the music in the background, even tonight's. So I do rely solely on your guys' donations to keep this going. Thank you, Charlie. Okay, so if a stream were boring to you, would you A, watch a different stream, or B, sit in that stream and complain in chat that it's boring? Bree, thank you for the $1.99, Madam Bro. Donald Trump and Jeff Epstein's BFF forever. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, I'm trying to heart Madam Brow, but that won't let me. Know that I hearted your thing in spirit. I am who soul. Thank you. That is some noise. Whose ID do you have, Bree? Oh, I'm sick. Thank you for the $2, Cool Chris. The paint did not dry, DC. Hey Lilith, is this what you fall to sleep to at night? Fuck eyes! Thank you for the $1.49, Cool Chris, with the hot dog. It's not 10 o'clock, Stefan. Noise ordinance starts at 10. It'll be quiet then. Well, I don't know. There's no police out here. I guess I can't say that for sure, but hopefully it'll be quiet at 10.
I can hear your fucking shit squishing from here. Have
You know, you're so full of shit, it doesn't matter how many times you wipe your ass with the Constitution, it'll never come clean. Everyone's seen that shit where you fucking held somebody down and ran over their fucking legs. Not a single one of you that was there holding a gun even fucking flinched. You ain't got any kind of medical care. What you do, you fucking throw it to the back of the fucking back of the potatoes. How do you feel to work with that? So, have you told your family what it is that you do? Have you been disinvited from the holiday festivities because of what you do? That's what I thought. Yeah, I imagine it must up. That's what your family says when they think about you coming over for dinner. Boo! You know, thanks for letting me know I'll get here. Yeah, that's really very, very unprofessional. And you're supposed to be able to be trained to make a little bit of heckling. You're so fucking soft. You're so fucking soft. We see you back there after you gas yourself and you don't know how fucking plan to work or how to make a proper seal on your mask. You guys are back there puking your fucking guts out because you couldn't handle 10 minutes of what we were handling for fucking 5 months. You're fucking soft. You know, that 5 months where you're out there basically gassing the entire fucking neighborhood. A little kid getting gas.
It's just an echo.
Enjoy the fucking summertime because you're out there fucking gassing. You know the shit that you're on trial for, that you're going to trial for? Your organization's already speaking lawsuits. How long do you think before they come for you? Because there will be trials. We are taking names. We are taking cases. We are taking license plates. We are taking lots of video. And there will be a trial. You're not going to be able to get any immunity. Don't too worried about covering his ass for the FC. How popular do you think you're going to be in jail being on I.C.E? They're going to fucking love you. And you know damn well what that's going to be like. How's going to be good for you?
Thank you for the $1.99 Cool Chris with the unboxing sticker.
Once your kids find out what it is that you did, how many of them are at the cell phone? How does it feel to know that your kids are going to find out what you did and they're never going to want to see you? Because at some point they will get old. And at that point, there will be records of what happened. There will be pain in those records. You bet your ass are going to incur it. That's going to be your legacy. That's a burden your shoulder and on your shoulder. So you're not just hurting my children. You're hurting your own children. You're not going to be able to love other people.
Any guys on the roof?
They're not going to be able to love you in time. Because they know what kind of people they if you are. Coming out. You better get your ass, there's going to be trials. Hey there, DMCA 106. There will be trials. 422 PRD. There will be trials. Yeah, there's going to be trials for you too. And you. You're all going to be going to jail.
They
You're
all
gonna
have
be
plates.
Really fucking popular in jail. There will be trials. You're
Every
gonna be
single one of them
really
has
fucking
license plates
popular.
now.
That's you. You're going to be really
Front
popular
license plates
in jail.
too.
You know that? Same with you. You're going to be popular. They're going to fucking love your ass in jail, that's for sure. Yeah, that's right. Go to jail. That's only when they're going to put up your ass. Go take that horn and shove it up your ass. Big leg. Be careful, because there will be trials. Yeah, just in case you forgot, there will be trials. We're taking names, man. We're taking names. We're taking names, we're taking names.
There's been no Portland police out here tonight. I'm gonna wrap things up. I've been out here 3 hours.
We all realize you haven't been announcing up properly.
So I'm gonna jump on Discord. When I get home, we have a new Discord channel now. I'm sure someone will put it in chat, and I have it in the description of the video as well. If any of you guys want to hang out after the stream, that's the place to do it. We'll all be there. It'll probably take me like half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'll be home and I'll jump on and we can hang out over there. I'm taking tomorrow off, my usual Monday, so I'll be back most likely 7 p.m. on Tuesday, and probably going to be kind of busy tomorrow, but if I have some time, maybe I'll try and pop on and do a fun stream, but probably it won't be until Tuesday when I'm back on again. Holy shit, there's a rabbit running across. Oh, you can't see it. There was a rabbit that just ran across the road and into that parking lot. So, yeah, lost my train of thought. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. If I have any new subscribers, thank you guys, and thank you to the people that donated tonight. I will see you guys all on Tuesday night. You guys have a great night. Bye.